All right, so today's June 30th. Um, Market hasn't opened yet, but I mean market has opened, and yeah, I've just been waiting. I haven't really seen much. I've seen a higher time frame Fibonacci, but I haven't seen a nice tap into it. Like we see it tap barely and then push down. But we also see on the lower time frame we see equal highs. So that gives me some feeling that price just isn't done at this area yet, and we're probably gonna see price return to this area. I also had a demand zone marked out here. Not sure whether price is gonna come down here and then push up. Might see a Fibonacci on the lower time frame. On the lower time frame, fulfill on the higher time frame. Or this really is the push down. And we don't see price mitigate this. Or we see a breaker structure, then price mitigate. I'm not too sure. We don't really have any news today at all. So yeah, nothing crazy. So I mean, yeah, I'm bearish though. Definitely bearish. We see market structure is 100% bearish. I just don't think price is done retracing yet. Um, I'm not sure. I don't think this one candlestick is enough to warrant price to continue flushing down. I think we're definitely going to see some more stagnancy. Potentially just a sweep of this area. I just want to see a sweep of this, and then that would be pretty nice. But we might see a breaker structure to the downside, and then an entry here to enter to like down there or something. Then we might see a pullback off of that area. Then we might see price continue down. And boom, head down to this area, pull back a little bit, tap back into here, flush down, and then we might see price react crazy. And so this is really my only area of interest down here. So this is going to dictate a lot. I'm definitely expecting a pullback after a break structure here. I'm just not expecting us to just flush straight down. But if we do, then I'll be looking for something here. If we don't, then if we just don't see anything, we don't see anything. It's that simple. Um, last last few trading dates have been pretty good, but this is gonna definitely be a challenge. I'm gonna have to use a lot of discernment, but we're gonna see what happens. Cause I definitely see this as inducement. 100% see this as inducement. And if we break structure off of this area, then reject here, it's gonna give us even more confirmation that price is heading back up here and sweeping even more of this low resistance. We got liquidity everywhere. So I'm here. Um, let's a break structure. Let's a break structure. Let's a break structure. Let's a break structure. Lead. Didn't really lead, but we already swept that. So, but yeah, we have all of this liquidity up here. So, a lot of confirmation that price might start heading back up after we see a breaker structure, and we might even see a liquidity sweep here. But I doubt it because this area hasn't done anything. If we look at it, this area isn't really strong because all it did was just induce. It wasn't able to even break up above this area. It was only able to just get here and then stop. So I don't even see this as like an area where price would like have a sweep at, because we're expecting price to sweep off of strong areas. Um, so yeah, but yeah, I'm just expecting a pullback. I'll be back whenever anything happens, whenever I see something. We might even see a pullback now and then a push down. I don't know. But yeah, gonna just be patient. All right, I entered for a sell off of this area. We saw price tap into um OCE and then reject strongly. Waited for a closure. A few closures on the 1 minute. Got my confirmation here. Entered for a sell. Looking for price to reject down to here. Pretty simple trade. But yeah, we saw price rally back up. As I said, looking for this break of structure. Then a strong pullback. Back into the zone, and then we're probably going to see price rally down to here. And this is probably going to be our only trade. We're probably not going to see within the session price get to here and then reject. Probably not within this session. Some news later, but it's 10. It's about to be 9:30 in a minute, so we're going to see what happens. No, price gets a little volatile at 9:30, but it's really the only trade we got set up. There's nothing else, honestly. Not looking for anything but sells, especially after this strong reaction. Yeah, you even see price tap into this area of demand, supply up here, and reject strongly off of that as well. So it's just even more confirmation. Yeah, so it's 9:30. Let's see what price does. But yeah, I'm just gonna stay in this trade. If anything happens, I will be back to updates. So we ended up getting stopped out. We did see prices go in our direction for a bit, and then price just swept up. Honestly, I saw what I wanted to see play out. We just didn't see this hold at all, and we even saw Fibonacci from here to here, but here kind of play out. But I was looking for sells. I mean, we saw that break of structure, and if price went above here, then my trade was invalidated. So yeah, I was just looking for price to get here. A pretty good trade, in my opinion. But yeah, I saw that confirmation, strong rejection off of this key area, this supply area, and Fibonacci, and yeah, I'm not mad with this trade at all. I waited for confirmation, so we ended up going to where this liquidity was, and price ended up like heading way higher. Not really sure why. Probably just to this area of supply up here, I guess, to reject off of, but yeah, that was really it for today. Yeah, we are seeing price reject off of it. But I didn't really see a reason to enter and buy. I did say that I was expecting price to pull back, to push up a little bit more as a retracement. However, I just wasn't expecting. I was expecting us to push down after we got this break of structure to the downside. If we were to get like a Fibonacci off of this, like right here, then I was expecting price to push up. But since we got that break of structure, I wasn't really expecting that. But yeah, that's really it for today. So until next.